if I had a choice between typing and cursive, I'm going to go with the typing. Cursive is fine. I don't know. It's not the biggest piece for me, but then again, I'm an elementary school teacher.
Hello, everybody. Today we have breaking news in the state of California. We are talking today about Bill 446. What is it? It's the law Gavin Newsom just signed that requires schools to teach cursive writing. So this is important, and a law is a law. And the idea behind the law, or the justification for the requirement to teach cursive, is related to the fact that a lot of historical documents in the past few decades are written in cursive. What are we going to do when students can't read them? So it makes sense. And then and the article, which we'll link in the description, also points out that there's been some studies, one in particular in 2020, that indicates that students who write in cursive as opposed to typing activate different electronic signals in their brain. So maybe it improves their thinking. Reasonable. You know, it reminded me too, as I was thinking, and I'll give you my opinion of this. But I was just watching an interview with Quentin Tarantino, and he has said that he handwrites all of his scripts. He doesn't type, and that it does something to his writing, you know. So I thought, man, maybe that's just his quirk, but maybe there's something to it. I know I write everything longhand before I put it to typing when I do my creative stuff. What do I think? I think this is good. I really do. I think that it's kind of shocking, as I was thinking in the last couple of years as a teacher, there will be students coming into my class that don't know how to write in cursive. And I just thought that was odd. It seems to be a basic skill. And so I was preparing for that. And so you don't have to prepare for that anymore. So that's good. I do want to ask you your opinion of this, but before I forget, I also want to ask Gavin Newsom, although I'm not a big fan of new laws, but how about if you pass another law requiring schools to teach students how to type? It's just so annoying how students are so slow, and you're waiting for them, and they just anyway. I'm in favor of it. What say you, Jacob?
Ruben, there's so much I want to say. And first I thought, do I really have a lot to say? Because I'm not a first or sixth grade teacher. This bill is directly to that group of teachers who teach first and sixth grade, because that's where all the cursive writing is happening. Although, Ruben, I will say this, in the last couple of years, some of my students have told me they don't know how to do cursive writing. So I think this law kind of missed some kids, but then there are some, obviously the new students are going to get it. I think this would have been a great topic to bring on an elementary school teacher. You know why, Ruben? Because I feel like I'm a little bit handicapped, because I'm not sure, because you brought up the typing. I feel like that's more important. And maybe an elementary school teacher will tell me, no, it's the cursive writing. But I agree with you. I see these kids struggling with the typing. And you and I know I took a typing class. I believe you did too in high school. And that changed the whole thing, changed everything for me. Doing my research in college and afterwards as I type lesson plans and so forth, it has been so helpful. Now, going back to the cursive writing, yes, I know the article talks about how a lot of old manuscripts are in handwriting and so forth, but a lot of times now there's also other people involved who transcribe that to make it printable. I mean, not cursive, but just regular, writing. And that seems to work. So I don't think that's the best argument. Now, the better argument is the one you mentioned regarding the electronic way, or I guess like it does something to your brain, right? When you cursive write, and that good example of Tarantino, that makes a little bit more sense than the first argument. I'm okay with it. I think if I had a choice between typing and cursive, I'm going to go with the typing. Cursive is fine. I don't know. It's not the biggest piece for me, but then again, I'm an elementary school teacher.
The typing thing was just a thought that I had. They're not asking.
It's a good thought.
Which should we bring in? Typing. It's just something I want to throw in Gavin Newsom's lap. Hey, have you thought about typing? Because now the students are on their Chromebooks. Now we're doing Google Classroom, right? So we're typing, but they're not typing. Many of them, they can't type.
Right.
So logic here, people. Let's be logical about this.
For sure.
One other thing, though, before we close, is there any doubt that Gavin Newsom is going to be the Democratic nominee for president? Look at all these laws and everything that he's trying to appeal to the masses. Why?
Traveling
Somebody
to
knows,
China? He travels to China?
right?
Why?
And now
A governor?
the leaders here.
He's gonna be the nominee. I'm with you.
I think so.
See how that goes, because I know us Californians have definitely an opinion of him, right? So,
and I mean, not to get too political, but whatever your opinion is of Gavin Newsom, I don't have a high opinion of him, but he's a better nominee than. I'm not gonna. Yeah. I promise not to get political. But
I wanted to say
there's a choice between. I mean, come on, people. Anyway, I think we're done. We better get out. I'll see my way out of here, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.